Doris Burke.
Los primeros de a la mano izquierda, que son los shooting, el playmaking también súbelo. Scoring inside también.
It's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with a win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jay Crowder out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Drake in at the center filling out the middle. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And Rubio kicks to Garcia. Connects from three-point range.
Sí, ya está 3-0. Estoy empezando el juego ahora. Estoy en el segundo juego de mi primer round en la playoff.
Free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rapid.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the strike clearly had an impact on that game.
But 3. Shot is no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to talk with Brad Stevens for a minute. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Kicks it to Patterson. A 3-ball. Rebound, Boston.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Thomas with the ball. Double team on Thomas. Corner shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
La fallé, me cago en la O.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking
ese cabroncito me la va a pagar.
Now, here's Rubio. First quarter, almost 2.5 minutes in. Garcia passes to Patterson. Good on the 3-point shot.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Yo estoy con Miami contra Boston. Yo estoy jugando con Miami. En Utah. Oh, está en Utah.
Sullinger outside. There's the pick. Garcia against Bradley. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Rubio kicks to Garcia. Offline with his 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Passes it to Garcia.
Diablo, diablo, clase de donqueo, pai. Qué clase de donqueo. Qué clase de donqueo feo. Bueno, lo vas a ver. Lo vas a ver cuando veas los videos.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good from Sullinger. Olenek, he's checked in for Miami.
Huh.
No good on the second free throw. He'd have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Garcia dishes to Olynyk. Back to Garcia. Puts it up from 12. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. The Celtics with the lead. And the foul called on 3. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Winslow comes in for John Henson. And Sessions subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
Miami leads series 1-0. Golden State ganó hoy. Ganaron. Otra vez para las finales. Y estaban perdiendo 3-1, papi. Ganaron 3 juegos corridos. Perdieron 3 corridos. ¿Cómo? No, papi. Mira. Oklahoma le ganaron a ellos 3 juegos. A Oklahoma le faltaba un juego más. La serie estaba 3-1. Y después vino Golden State, le ganó 4 juegos corridos. Y ganaron la serie 4-3 en el juego 7. Ya, y fue juego 7. Fue juego 7 y ganaron.
And Boston has possession. Right side Matthews. Outside for Thomas. And he drops it in from the low post.
Ya, lo están ganando 12-8.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside, Garcia feeds it to Olynyk. Back to Garcia, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam,
Absolutely
right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here is Matthews. Latrey. Rebound by Olynyk. For Miami, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. The feed now to Winslow. He tries for 3. First shot, first basket.
Ahora estamos ganando 15-12.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
They set the pick. Outside Matthews. 5 to shoot. Here's Becker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Sessions. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside, Garcia. He dishes it to Olynyk. Back to Garcia, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here is Matthews. Following the score by Miami, and he gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean,
come
on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Yo pronto me voy a hacer un Flash Simulator, pero de casa. Yo me lo voy a construir yo solo. Para empezar a volar aviones.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to get a glimpse of the regular season's assist leaders. Fourth, Isaiah Thomas.
You know, he's been a great ball distributor this year. I mean, he's really done a nice job running it. How teams get easier shots, and he's a big reason that this team has made it to the postseason because of his distribution.
Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. They set the pick. Sessions passes to Garcia. 1:09 left in the first quarter. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Matthews to the inside. Smart, wide open, he fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Sessions. Winslow's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Becker, he's covered by Dang. Here's Mahimi. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That one is off. And the Heat making a change here. Here's Rubio. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. On the court for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Drake in at the 5 down low.
27-27, yo estoy ganando con 16 puntos.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He finished with 34 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Rubio with it. Now, Thomas defending. And Rubio kicks to Dang. Heat moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Garcia.
La fallé, hijo de la gran yegua, brother.
And stolen by Garcia.
Pero se la quité, mira, la fallé, agarró un rebote, ¿verdad? El otro chamaco agarró un rebote, el otro equipo. Se la pasó al otro chamaco y cuando se la estaba pasando se la quité. Me hizo un tío. Y por poco se la meto, pero me dio un foul.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And so Garcia nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Huh? No,
Now,
I ain't
here's
got none.
Thomas.
I only got a little bit left, and I'm keeping it.
Six to shoot. And Henson sends it back. And here's Garcia. He's got 18. Lets it go from 11. And Henson gets it to go on the assist from Garcia.
Asistencia,
Garcia's
18
got his third
puntos,
assist
2
on the
rebotes,
night.
3 asistencias.
Bradley against Garcia. Pass to Thomas. This one for 3. That's good. Thomas got 5.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Thomas against Rubio. And Garcia kicks to Henson. The 10-footer finds the target. Henson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
With the break of the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. Number 1, the Heat.
You know, this team had excellent
Pero ya
numbers
son
during the
las
regular
1:23,
season.
¿verdad?
And I would not be surprised to see them heating
Y
up
aquí
here
son las
in the
11:23.
postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Celtics
What?
trail by 9.
I just
There's the
told
pass
you
to
what I
Drake.
just told you.
Back to Thomas.
I don't have it.
There's a screen. Pass to Drake. In the corner, Crowder with it. 5 on the clock. With the floater. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far.
Tie.
Just 2 for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots.
Come here.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And so Garcia
Run it
nails
back.
both of them.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And folks, he does
10,000
more than just
puntos
put 2
más.
points
No, 10,000
onto
fans
their
más
lead. He
por un
does it
donkeo que
with
hice.
a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
That shot wide open.
Yo no tengo los
And
donkeos
6
de
points
Jordan.
for Jared Sullinger.
That's 2 bombs in a row.
Yo no me
from long
preocupo
range.
por eso.
Let's face it, the defense is
Oh,
a step slow. You've
dice
got to
ya.
take away the airspace.
¿De qué?
The Heat leading
Ajá.
by 10.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of
Y
smart
le
basketball.
dieron un técnico
Los
foul
Celtics
a
shooting
alguien
their fifth attempt at
por
the
hablar
line in the
mierda.
game.
Parece que el coach empezó a hablar mierda.
free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. Winslow kicks to Garcia. Sullinger brings the double team. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Heat have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Celtics trail by 12.
Ya, a mí todavía me falta. Nada, tú dale, tú sigue metiéndole mano. Después, tú sabes, mañana como quiera jugamos o lo que sea.
Screen on Rubio. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Jared Sullinger.
That's far too good a look to give.
Porque en lo que yo termino, tú sabes.
Their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now here is Garcia. He's got 22. Outside Matthews. He kicks it to Thomas. No good off the front iron.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Over to the left wing. Winslow, the pass to Garcia. Hits it from three-point range. Garcia's got 12 points now in the quarter.
¿Cómo es?
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You gotta keep getting him touches.
Sí.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger.
No.
Now here's Crowder. He's guarded closely. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Dishes to Garcia. And it's Henson atop the key. Rubio, the pass to Garcia. Clock at 6. Crowder with the steal. The dish to Thomas. And it's blocked by Dang.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Estoy en
The switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Y tengo, ¿cuántos? 27 puntos.
That's good from Garcia.
Mira, quedan 12 segundos. 10 segundos en el ¿cómo se llama? En el segundo cuarto, ¿verdad? Y tú sabes cuánto yo tengo ya. Yo tengo, te voy a decir ahora, 20, no dice ahora, de halftime. Espérate, yo te digo ahora, tengo como 28 puntos, brother. En la mitad. No, este es el segundo juego. El primer juego lo gané, que fue antes que me fui. Y ahora que lo prendí, empecé el segundo juego. Y ya estoy en la mitad en el halftime. Y tengo 28 puntos.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Look at Freak in this game. He has been everywhere.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Garcia. He's in at shooting guard. Patrick Patterson is out there with John Henson. Then it's Dang, and it's Rubio in at the 1. And that one's good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The Heat leading by 13. Outside, Garcia. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Dang kicks to Garcia. He feeds it to Henson.
No sé por qué la pase.
And they're pushing it up. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist from Crowder. 17 points for Avery Bradley.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Back to Patterson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 13.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And that one's good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And Rubio kicks to Henson. Here's Garcia. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Yo el otro día estaba jugando, no me recuerdo que estaba jugando. Era en la carrera. Y yo la iba a pasar y en vez de pasarla la tiré, tú sabes, jodía. Tú sabes, no quería puchar ese botón y lo puché, brother. Y de momento que la metí, brother. Y eso era leche. Porque yo no quería tirarla. Tú sabes que uno pucha el botón equivocado. Y el cabrón y el jugador mío la tira, brother. Y cuando la tiró yo digo, diablo. Sí, brother.
So we can't get either to fall.
Not a typical trip.
Wow, las fallé los dos.
Here's Crowder. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Crowder's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the
52-60.
And Rubio kicks to Patterson. Passes it to Garcia. Sullinger brings the double team. Henson uses the glass to finish the layup. Henson's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Okay, Miami, now coming under the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Oh. Rolar mientras tanto porque estoy en un timeout. No, para el carajo, muy lejos, bro.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Bradley.
Send a whole new group out on the floor for
Oh, wow, 65-64. Es lo que yo estaba en el, ¿cómo se llama? En el...
Outside, Garcia. Kicks it to Olynyk.
No.
Back to Garcia. Snell dishes to Garcia. And Smart over to help.
No es lo que yo estaba en el...
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked loose, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Floats one, got a hand on it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, his rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back.
Feeds to Cunningham.
Estoy en el tercero.
He dishes it to Smart. Hope they get it back. The feed to Cunningham. Pass to Smart. He kicks it to Matthews. There's the screen. And the pass to Mahimi. Open jump shot off the mark. He gets it up. No good.
Oh, por poco la meto de media cancha, brother.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Heat out front, leading by 3. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Celtics trail by 3, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Matthews. Cunningham is out there with Smart. Then there's Ian Mahimi. Smart kicks to Matthews. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Qué jodienda, cago en
Smart's
lado.
got 3 assists now in this one.
66-67. Por
I
un
like the fact
punto.
that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can
Oh,
count
es
on
verdad.
to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. 3 from Matthews.
Ah, qué leche la metió, brother. Le están ganando ahora por
You know what, Kevin? I think
por
looking at
2.
this game, it may very well come down to one crucial
Ahora estamos ganando por 1. No estamos
That's a great
empatados.
point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Smart with the ball. Outside Matthews. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. Smart misses. The Heat shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And Sessions kicks to Garcia. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, bebé. Estamos ganando por 3 ahora. Con el 3 que metí. Tengo 33 puntos. Y eso es porque le cambió los minutos porque estaba jugando por... Yo estaba jugando solamente con 6 minutos.
A different look for Miami. Henson's checked in for Olynyk. Patterson comes in for Tony Snell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Sessions. The Heat leading by 3. Garcia goes in. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Garcia kicks to Dang. Pass to Henson. Can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Crowder. No good on the three.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Dishes it to Garcia. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Inside. Just 3 to shoot. And again, it's the Heat missing. Celtics trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Sullinger's screen on Henson. And Thomas, here we go. Kicks it out to Bradley. Inside. Here's Drake. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Garcia passes to Rubio. A baseline J. And that's good for 2. 35 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medals.
Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Shot's good. 23 points for Avery Bradley.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up
3 minutos en el cuarto.
To the middle. Here's Patterson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Por 4
They
estoy
were sleeping
ganando.
on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Rubio outside. Outside, Garcia. Patterson up top. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
That's good.
me
And the
imagino.
lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bradley.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Ajá. Current location.
The Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Garcia. Miami no good on that time either. Boston trailing. Outside Thomas. Down low to take the lead. Crowder with it. Patterson on him. And there's the 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Rubio dishes to Henson. Down low. Here's Garcia. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down.
All right, now,
Big
gentlemen,
points from outside.
Blue shot.
Me están llamando MVP. MVP. MVP.
That's good from Garcia.
Yo, fellas, let's tighten up, all right? Let's get us up on
Tengo
this one.
36 puntos, 5 rebotes, 8 asistencias. No, mira, tenemos que hacer el equipo, papi. Porque yo sé si yo sí juego.
And so Garcia nails both of them.
Espera, tengo ahora a buscar una soda.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
No, que fue a buscar la soda, después fue a miar.
Thomas a screen. Bradley against Garcia. They set the screen. Bradley can't get it to go.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Ya, lo está casi empatado, brother. Por un punto estoy ganando.
But he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Choose the card you okay.
There's a minute 40 left in the game.
¿A quién?
Thomas against Rubio. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. And there's the fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
So Jared Sullinger's been getting it done. He has 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Quit on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back.
Estamos ganando por 2 puntos.
It's back to a 2-possession game.
Henson with the screen. Garcia passes to Henson. Here's Dang. Here's Patterson. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Thomas passes to Drake. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Thomas.
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
On the wing game. There's the three. Connects from downtown.
McGee just sagged off just enough. And no
Ya tengo un doble. 37 puntos, 5 asistencias y 5 rebotes. Si agarro 5 rebotes más,
back to Thomas. Inside.
Get that shit out of here, punk motherfucker. Qué bloqueo, brother.
Here's Thomas. Now the dish to Sullinger. Over Garcia. Sullinger, no good.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Están llamando MVP. Ya.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
You've got time. You don't have to isolate immediately.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Crowder. That three off the mark. Outside for Thomas. No good with the triple. Here's Rubio. Outside, Garcia. Shoots from the elbow. Good. Nothing but net.
Well, if it
Hice 40 puntos. Y ya sacaron el juego.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And so it's Miami winning this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you
Me
get
está haciendo la interview a mí.
Set a tone at the top. Everyone in the league followed. Made sure we were all on the same page. You received me, and the rest of the team.
Kevin,
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
All right.